the Home Secretary is going to prescribe Palestine Action as a terrorist organization. And what does that mean? So we have Rivers Way, the solicitors who have put an application in under Section 4 of the terrorism legislation to deprescribe Hamas because on the basis of evidence which has gone to the organization Cage, which have supported, and I'm a volunteer for them, have supported victims of people to silence the dissent in this matter. We had Cage in the past couple of weeks also as a Muslim organization, as an organization to put an application into the Home Secretary again to deprescribe the organization Hamas. But we now have the politicians, and following the Palestine Action last night allegedly, or whenever it was in the past couple of days, that they want to prescribe another organization which is standing up against the military complex. What does that mean for us? So, as Cage have said, is more and more people need to support the application. Doesn't necessarily mean that we show outward support or have any emblem or any material wearing or anything like this, but in terms of the supporting of the application, you can do that. And there's legal grounds for us as British citizens to be doing this. So now we've got breaking news in the past 30 minutes to an hour whereby the government is going to prescribe Palestine Action. Where does that leave us? Because many of us here, you know, organisers, people who come week in, week out, we know of the great work that Palestine Action and the activists have putting themselves on the line with regards to being in court and everything else. But in terms of our outward support, that's again silencing us. So when we talk about human rights in protesting and other matters, this is becoming a police state. A police state. And that is something we need to stand up against. So I'll end with this, that I'm hoping that other organizations, Cage, Friends of Al-Aqsa, other legal organizations will put applications into the Home Secretary, legal applications, not just free man of the land or anything like this. But we need to stand up, because today we are gathering here every week, as we've been doing since September, to show our solidarity with Palestine, with the Zionist, against the Zionist entity. But will a day come, and that's the question, will a day come where our gathering like this will be silenced? So we must continue, and it's amazing to see that young lad, you know, shouting and cheering everybody on. But I just wanted to say those few words. So, like I said, this is our last weekend to show that outward support for Palestine Action, but continue whatever we can to raise the voice for the oppressed people in Palestine. Thank you.